the biggest mistake you've ever made in your life? I was 19 and had just moved to a new city for college. One night, I went to a party and met a guy who seemed nice. We talked for a while and he offered to walk me home. On the way, he suddenly grabbed me and tried to force himself on me. I fought back and managed to get away, but not before he hit me hard. I ran home shaken and scared. The next day, I went to the police and reported the attack. They asked me to describe my attacker, and I did my best. A few days later, they called me in to identify a suspect. To my shock, it was the guy I had met at the party. I was sure it was him, and he was arrested. A few months later, the case went to trial. I testified against him, and he was found guilty. He was sentenced to 10 years in prison. I thought I had done the right thing, but a few years later, I found out I was wrong. I was at a party and saw the same guy. I was terrified, but he came up to me and said he was sorry for what had happened. He told me he had been in prison for a crime he didn't commit. He said he had been at the party that night, but he wasn't the one who attacked me. He had been wrongly identified, and I had put him in prison for something he didn't do. I was devastated. I had ruined his life. I tried to make it right, but it was too late. He had already served his time. I will never forgive myself for what I did.